How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. I'm very excited to get into this episode of Terraform, but first, a couple of announcements. If you've been enjoying this season 7, you're gonna love season 8. But before we can even get to that, we have Summer Series. Summer Series just around the corner, picking up on, I have a wall calendar now, June 21st. Very excited. Not to mention our phenomenal Ben Brainard is stepping up to bat, back into the reins, as it were, of the Summer Series. Very, 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 very excited. Jason from Critical Dice. We got the Dual Masters guides as well. And I myself will be running a Summer Series following Kazric, everyone's favorite bomb gob. That's going to be terrifying. Level 20, going to take care of things with his mom, and a couple of our very own NPCs have come along for the ride as well. That's gonna be, mic seems a bit wonky. My mic is wonky? It's wonking.
It's warbling.
It's warbling? Check 1 1 2 2. Check 1 1. I might be warbling. That might have been just me being an excitable little fella. What else? Yeah, but all of these, including the Summer Series, can be found up on the YouTube. It's called Longshot. And if you go over there and hit the subscribe, it goes a long way for us. We're just as partnered there as we are here. So watching those ads goes a really long way for us. Big ups, much appreciate. If you would like to get closer to the community, you can head on over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We also use it for various visual aids. But most importantly, maybe, we have bingo. Campaign-related bingo. Oh, I miss CB. Thank you.
Bingo!
And, yeah.
Nice.
And we have a lot of pictures for tonight, to be honest. So feel free to head on in there. It will be in the Terraform channel that you're able to see. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to react to the rules and agree to the rules and all that good stuff on the way in. I'm Sir Feffers, the primary dungeon master at the Longshot table. If you've noticed, I've switched over to that. It's a hint.
Because you're no longer humble?
No. That is correct. That actually did throw me. I hadn't thought of that. Ben, please take it away. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about Zito and all of the shenanigans that involve.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. I'm playing Zito Barbera, the Path of the Knuckle Sandwich Barbarian. If you don't know what a Path of the Knuckle Sandwich Barbarian is, that's right. I wrote it. I have a source book that introduces a new subclass, represent class in the game, focused on using hit dice to power abilities. It only works in 2014 because several of them do kind of break in 5.5. I'll fix that eventually. Path of the Knuckle Sandwich Barbarian has 6 different levels of rage, and he gets angrier and angrier and dumber, but also stronger and stronger. And isn't that the way life works sometimes? Zito has... He has not raged in a while, because the last time he went into a rage, he could have genuinely hurt a lot of his friends. So he just has been not doing it. But he saw how Kazric got angry in the face of, like, how dare these people hurt the people that I love, and so Zito's having a little bit of a growth moment in Kazric's goodbyes. Found a Flask, found Marinfold. Zito doesn't really give a shit about Marinfold, but that doesn't mean that he's allowed to just not be a prisoner. And if he's in prison, he's supposed to be in prison. I am not the judge, I am the Zito. So we gotta figure that out. Also, I got a partner on Twitch now, which is pretty exciting.
Woo!
Yeah.
Amazing.
With that being said, let's pass it off to Shane Whalley.
Hi everyone, my name is Shane Whalley. Lovely to meet you. Hope you have yourself a wonderful night. Welcome in with us. I'm playing Sick at the College of the Road Bard, who is collecting the rest of the crystals while people deal with the Marin, who he doesn't know is Marin inside the Flask. But you can find me everywhere, Shane Whalley, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time with us tonight. And I'll pass it off to Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor Ann Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor Ann Tracy. I am the writer and game master of Heinefall. Check us out at heinefall.com. We just had an expedition with about 380 some odd people. So we're definitely growing. It's amazing. Come be a part of this amazing community. I play Robin. Robin is very excited to get into this Ryek's embassy, try and kind of like legitimize herself a little bit more, but also steal at the same time. And that sounds right up her alley to do both. So, very excited. I'll pass it off to Annie.
Hi, I'm Annie. I'm here to learn 5 on all platforms. I'm a teacher, but I'm off for the summer. An editor and a top 1% effects creator over on TikTok. And I am in the process of updating the YouTube right now, so be prepared.
Let's go.
There will be a lot of episodes coming out now, like fast and furious. So they're coming out as fast as I can get them uploaded and edited, because it's summer and I've got time to do it now. I'm playing Paye Aminat Brigitte Brainard. She is a incarnation cleric, one of Ben's subclasses, and boy howdy, she's just trying to make sure that her little town is safe from a friggin' shadow dragon. It'd be great if things didn't blow up. Feff.
Well, the party is right. Marin was found inside inside one of these iron flasks. Ironic, as he was somewhat press-ganged into financing Fantasy Illuminati with iron flasks to keep control on the Jinn and keep control on Wish. But that's all been decimated by past heroes and adventurers. And now we have the repercussions. Marin has spent a lot of time in prison since. And to find him here, if he's to be believed, shows that he had an escape idea, he had an attempt, and if he is to be believed, that attempt went sideways, as he was found amongst the booty of the elves that we have just amongst the Hever Nation that has just been dealt with. After touching base a little bit with him, the party, with threats, is bringing him along for the ride because he will be of use to us. As we walk through the varied forests of the Sunton Isle, Robin, as stated as we were kind of gearing up for tonight, your mind keeps going back to the other iron flask, and in tandem, Pi is chewing on some things that they would like to talk to Marin about, if I remember correctly. Robin, do you know where the other flask is?
I know that it is in Sigga's bag of holding that's full of celery. Not celery. Cilantro.
Parsley.
Parsley.
Parsley. An herb! The life tree!
Green!
Green! Nature. It's full of nature.
I don't know if Robin ate their veggies.
She did not.
This is why you're short.
Yeah.
Well, Robin. You look to Sika. You look to the bag. How do you want to approach that?
I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna like saddle up to Sika as we're walking and I'll be like, so Zito opens that flask. So
Okay, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Not even a little pushback. Okay.
Hang on, sorry. I accidentally kicked my headphones. Okay, now I can hear again.
Let's do it.
Sika, what do you do?
Well, he very cautiously reaches into his bag of holding without opening it too far so nothing bursts out.
Ooh, unfortunate. Still got the burst. That is not how pressure works in this case.
No.
I
Zito
Well-
and Pi, you are aware that the bag has been opened, and you turn as Sika is already like, the parsley!
I'll go through and pull out the flask, walk and get the parsley into a clear area.
All right.
And I'll open
We're
it.
in like the so we were in no danger
You're
of the parsley.
It's safe to say there'd be a moment of everyone kind of waiting to see if it's picked up on by some of the more dangerous entities that roam this island, namely the Shadow Dragon. But there's not an immediate roar or distant attack or anything like that. Azito, you watch Sika pull out the other iron flask.
Right.
Boom.
Yo.
You take an action to use the iron flask, and as you a corpse
Oh,
Oh my.
lands, begins to bleed. A puddle of blood begins to form.
how long does it look like it's been dead?
It looks like a fresh kill, but you've
Oh,
had
no.
this iron flask for some time.
I go use cure wounds.
That was
Okay.
anticlimactic.
You go over to use cure wounds. Unfortunately, this corpse is not able to benefit from the healing of cure wounds.
Oh no.
Also, that was 7 seconds. This is like, I was expecting like a bah.
It definitely has not died in the last
Do
minute.
we recognize this person?
Nope.
Hold up.
Make perception checks, everybody. Pi?
I might have Revivify. Give me a second.
I have Revivify, but that has to have died within the last minute.
Oh, shoot.
It's
I
a
don't-
fresh corpse. It may no,
I'll try it. I'll try Revivify.
Wait. Perception for...
Perception.
Yeah, let's get our
check.
perception checks first. and
Oh.
foremost.
34.
34, okay.
28.
28.
19.
19. Zito?
So I was trying to find the button to click on D&D Beyond for it. Oh, it's in skills.
Bill says, it's the real Stormfather.
That,
That's
it's
not
25, but it did dance on 1 for a second.
That would have been crazy. Storm Daddy, no.
Yeah, no. You take a look at the body. This You've heard of a Medusa. You've heard of Gorgons. The giveaway is the snake hair that kind of flops to the side as you roll over. You definitely don't recognize this individual. It looks like they've been stabbed through the eye. And then a certain amount of ruination on the wound, as well as whoever stabbed them twisted the knife and dug around to really make sure they were dead.
Whoa.
This house, the Ashfall Estates, this is a former house of...
Used to belong to
Mara,
Mar and Fold, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So I
I'll just
immediately
turn
want
to
to
him.
turn. Yup, both of us.
What? What's going on?
That was in your house.
Who is it?
My house?
Yeah.
Which
in
house?
The wine cellar. The one you gave
It
me.
used to be your house.
Us.
Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that it's being put to good use. What else did you find in that?
You see this.
Yeah?
You see this, and your first thought is, I'm happy to see that it's been being put to good use.
I think he means the house, not the dead body of.
He's
Right.
gonna tentatively kind of come over, scratching at his wrists, the horsehair bracelets, as he kind of... A lot went down. A lot happened that I had no knowledge of willingly. I did hear of a Gorgon at one point that was looking to be brought into the fold. I never heard more than that. He's gonna make a history check. That's cocked. I'm sorry, I'm not... I didn't... I was kept very out of the loop. I didn't... And he kind of gets into that hollowed-eyed look that you remember meeting him with. The fresh air kind of, the good mood of him being out in the woods on a walk in familiar lands is faded.
Okay, well, let's do a little deduction here. As far as you guys know, whoever was in this house before, the kind of people that they would want to get rid of, who would they be?
We wouldn't do it this way. If we needed to put someone in storage, if they needed to put someone in storage, petrification is a pretty useful method. It's also relatively painless. You're not around for it.
Do you know what was maybe in this flask before this was in here? Like maybe it got out and then...
The chain circle had many of them floating around, and it was the backbone of their operations. I don't know what might have been in this one previously, but it doesn't make sense to put a corpse in there.
Why don't we just ask it?
Oh, that's right.
Wait.
It's dead. The Sicko.
Very good observation. I love that. A plus. Let's make it talk while dead.
Okay, tell me how you, is this, probably a safer bet? Marin goes, it's probably a safer bet than, revivification. They might be aggressive out the gate.
Yeah,
That's
I think
fair.
that's probably the best course of action would be just to speak with it first.
Well, I will say, why don't we all agree on our questions now, so we don't have any mistakes?
I'm like
Let's-
hiding Robin so that nobody can see what she's doing.
Robin, go ahead and roll
I
investigation.
don't care if they see.
Roll investigation.
Everyone knows I'm gonna root the body. Root the body.
Root that body.
15 plus 12. 27.
27.
Okay, you find some foreign currency you don't recognize.
Ooh.
That no one recognizes.
Really?
Not even Zito?
Not even Zito.
You said currency?
Yeah, coins. You find currency that
We find a Canadian dollar bill.
you
Why
find
does
a
that smell so
a
sweet?
toonie.
A
Canadians.
dollar bill.
It smells like maple.
We have loonies, not bills.
Loonies. Yeah. You're right.
Loonies and toonies.
I'm American. Leave me alone. I'm not educated.
Yeah, currently the first smallest bill is a $5 bill.
Wow. Okay, so on one side, might be an archaic depiction of a goddess, a veiled entity with hands outstretched, feminine in appearance, and beautiful angelic wings. The other side, a queen.
Matriarchal society, possibly?
Ooh.
I'm for it.
What does the queen look like?
Regal, and seems to also have the outstretched hands, and as you kind of look back and forth, it's as if they're about to embrace each other. The queen has a very similar kind of shawl over her face, but you can see through it. You can see high cheekbones, prominent nose, pointed chin, stern eyes, whereas the goddesses had kind eyes, and hard to define any features past that. The crown is a work of art. It is this circlet with floating parts around it to give those spikes of the crown kind of seemingly floating in place in the picture of the coin. Yeah, you look back and forth, and it gives they're working together. You know, they're in tandem, arm in arm.
The floating bits makes me think of our stone friend, our the granite guy.
Yeah, rock.
Oh, the rock.
I wonder, do you guys still have contact with him that he might be able to recognize that?
My little floating rock guy. Didn't the rock name itself?
You guys, oh, go ahead, Shane.
I was going to say, the rock should have communication through the rock with us. I think that's what we confirmed on with him.
Yes, everybody has a little floating, has a little floating pseudo-aware entity that orbits you all. And as a reminder, it can, if everyone wants to forego a certain amount of AC that it gives you, it can come together and have its own like lair action.
Right.
And Sika, you turn and look at the bit of floating marble that has been orbiting you, and it's been with you for so long that it's almost second nature. And you kind of, where is it? There it is. And you kind of you address the rock. You are not within a mile of the primary rock, so it is not able to communicate with you, but it did state that it will be keeping tabs through the bits that are with you now.
So, are you able to ask it, Sika?
Well,
Can you
I
ask
think
it?
I have.
Well, Robinson, and
I have
okay.
the coin.
its name is Capstone.
Capstone,
Thank
that's
you.
Yeah, I'll bring it over to Sika and Pi and everything in between our floating rocks, and they'll show it to the two little tiny capstones.
And even if it comes to, because it can't really respond, we just say, "Hey,
Yeah.
found this." It's just like a show and tell.
Yeah, it's essentially just a show and tell.
Like,
Because
we can try. I'll happily try and ask and see if there's a response. But or I say you should, Robin, if anything.
Sure. Be like, if you do you know what this is? Tap me on my left horn for yes and right horn for no.
I love this.
I love it.
Well, with a 28 on the history check, Capstone is able to confidently tell you that they don't know, which does narrow it down significantly. That means it does not apply to giants, dragons, the ancient land of Sunton, nor would it be anywhere in Whistling, as you would
I wonder if
recognize the
this is
currency.
An alternate plane type of person. It's not like I'm looking at Zito and herself. It's not like the first time we've had people from alternate planes be here.
True.
I'd like to do an identify on the coin.
Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta come up with the name of currency. Hang on.
Something tells me we stumbled on something we were supposed to get.
To go old school and go
It's
talents.
a bit. It's a crown.
Okay, so
They have a cool crown. It's a crown.
I like that. Something interesting happens, in that casting identify. It seems that there's an arcane vagary, and by that I mean there is something that is obstructing. There is a bigger picture here that you would register and suspect Sika screams cover up. Something has been scrubbed from the histories, in an arcane totality. But you learn that it's worth one.
One Miyazaki unit.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna call it a right.
Okay.
Considering there's like smaller orbs, like meteorites, I call it a right. It's just a small coin.
Well,
I like that.
Yeah.
maybe we speak to it then.
Hello, coin.
Not the coin. The corpse. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Hello,
yeah,
corpse.
Corpse like, stop.
Well, happily talk to the corpse, but again, why don't we bang out our 5 questions? Sorry, 4 questions. I do 4.
Oh,
Yeah, because he's got a thing at the end.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That we can ask it.
I think where do you
you?
come from might be a good.
Where did the what?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Who are you?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Why were you in
The Flask.
the...
Why are you in the Flask is too vague. They was like, someone put me in it. Great.
Who stabbed you in the eyeball? Who killed you?
I would like to encourage the party to really chew on these questions. On above the table, there is already the knowledge that there is some obscuration magic happening, and if it can fuck with identify
I'm gonna dispel magic
Oh.
on the coin, on the corpse.
on both. Let's do
Okay,
both.
that's 2 spell slots.
That's fine.
That's 2, or that's 2 different casts. Okay.
Yeah, that's
You cast dispel magic on the coin, and it actually grows very heavy in your hand. But
Interesting.
it does not. It grows very heavy in your hand. Casting it on the corpse. Reveals a changeling. The Medusa facade bleeds away, and this shock white individual begins to appear. Werna, who is
Where's
with
my
us, Werna, who is with us, who has been kind of picking his teeth a little bit with a knife and keeping an eye on the horizon as the party kind of figures out whatever the fuck they're up to, because it's a lot. There's a lot of context that Werna is just like, I don't know most of this. He kind of comes over at this and goes, it is a kin of some kind. He kind of squats down and takes hold of the chin and kind of, who are you, lady? This is...
That was one of our questions we have on the list already.
Yeah, he is now very invested. And he goes,
Got it.
not many of us are in this dimension.
Do you have a question you think we should ask them?
Well, she is most certainly Fae.
Wait, but you're here hunting the Fae.
I am here hunting the wild hunt. I am Fae.
Oh.
They killed almost all of us. The wild hunt.
Do you recognize this coin?
I am sorry, we do not have currency. Like you have in the Feywild. We use dreams, memories, and visions.
This-
No, I do not. I'll be fair. I'll roll for it. Maybe he'll come up with something. No, I got nothing.
Thank you for rolling for it.
Of course.
Of course. Let me check.
Of course.
No.
Oh.
Perhaps I can call upon my Lord of Aeons. You might have some further. Might have some further information.
Let's pump the brakes on that one. For now.
They could like start like patting his hair.
Robin, Sika, Pi, make
Yeah.
insight checks.
Okay.
I was like, he's gonna tell them anyways. I don't need
21.
insight yet.
21.
7, 8, 9, 7, 10, 11.
Okay.
30.
Robin, you're staring at the cord muscles in his neck.
Yep.
Pi 30.
He's so
Sika
crazy.
21. And Zito make one a disadvantage because I don't think you fully trust this guy.
Correct.
A disadvantage?
Yeah, because he's like, and then kind of moves on to
he
the next
already,
thing, so
yeah.
it felt like a little bit more of a disadvantage situation.
That makes sense.
Thank you for understanding my gibberish.
Yeah.
One.
God, hard dumber.
Oh wait, no. Other way around. Sorry. 5.
Okay.
He is also looking at the corded muscles in his neck, wondering what his training routine is, and if he should.
He's got one of those like mouth guard things you chew to build up the. Anyway.
She's like,
Sika
focus up, you guys. Come
and Pi, I think both of you would recognize he's not mentioned bringing in his lord at all this entire time. Sika, as a reminder, you also have the means for a one-time call upon Vayant. Why hasn't he mentioned any of that if he's so readily... If it is true that he is able to call upon Lord Tyrosh Vayant, first and last of the Dreamwalkers in the Night Court of the Fey Realm, then why hasn't he done so? Why now? There is a bit of... Especially with Pi, you register just that inconsistency.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you were all fighting for your life a second ago. Earlier, yesterday.
And you didn't want to call for assistance then.
Yeah. So there's a dynamic between the two, but there's also something maybe sinister? Maybe
Sketch.
Sinister. Just the things don't really line up in that regard.
So the first thing that Pi thinks of is like, is he doing something he's not supposed to? That in his assistance with us, does that lead me? Is it maybe he's like going off book a little bit by helping us, and maybe that's why he doesn't want his Lord Vayant to be assisting us.
With a 30, I'll say that
because he did have that moment of hesitation.
Angle. He's playing an angle. There's a bit of greed.
Greed in terms of like.
You don't know.
Bringing Vayant in would assist the greed, or you don't know. Just there's greed in his eyes, and I'm okay. Good to know.
It's like in holes where you want to be the person that finds the cool item in the hole so that you get the day off.
You do know Vayant to be, well, Sika, Robin, and Zito would know Vayant to be very powerful. And somewhat dangerous.
But very easy to steal from, in my experience.
He just wants a friend.
I think I would probably mention this to Zito. Just, I think he might be the one who might like invest in the information the most, just because Sika seems to enjoy the Lord Vayant, and then if it's Werna, Robin's gonna. She's. I don't want to ruin her view of him if it turns out to be nothing.
Let us
So
cast these spells and find out. Vayant? Looks to the party. Do we call upon Vayant?
Sig will hold his hand reluctantly to using his one time.
He doesn't know
I
about that.
don't think that we need to go that far.
I'm
I don't think so
questioning
either.
the need to do that. We can ask our own questions, and maybe if need be.
You know, he's
We'll
very
put it in the
nonchalant
field
about
report.
that answer.
So he wanted us to ask Van. We're not choosing to. That's what I'm gathering. That's the whole thing.
So his reaction was like trying to look like nonchalant about it, like he doesn't.
Yeah, he's like,
care
no
either way.
biggie, no biggie.
Also, I have reworded our questions.
Okay.
Tell me what you guys think. For question 1, I try to develop on who are you. As much as you are a changeling, please tell me detailed details about who you are personally.
Not a question.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Can you tell me details about who you are personally?
That's a yes or no answer.
That'll be yes or
Is
no
this a
answer.
hand?
Oh, yeah.
Is this a hand up, Ben?
Yes.
Is this a...
Oh no, I'm just resting it on the.
I like...
I did make one that says, what were you entirely doing that led up to your death? So I
Okay.
have that one. And,
So who are you personally?
How about what can you tell us about yourself? That could be an answer of nothing too.
again,
To a lot.
If you and your best friend were to enter a room and your best friend felt it necessary to make you seem impressive to someone else, how, without lying, would your best friend introduce you to that person?
Love it.
That's not bad.
That's a good one.
okay. You got me to change a few things. Correct me if this is good. How would you tell me who the beings are that are depicted on both sides of the coins in detail?
How would you? With my words.
Damn it.
Got it. Okay.
Please, Sika, I feel like that was in character. I feel like that was in character. Sika's like, this, with your words.
Okay. Yep.
How about what can you tell me about the people on these coins?
Who they are.
In terms
I love
of
this
who
game.
they are.
Please give me more.
Please.
Zito's don't be vague game.
Welcome back.
You have
Brittany.
no idea how helpful it is to answer with as few words as possible in the military.
I
So
would
what
make this
what are
difficult.
the basics of the what questions do we want at root, and then we can come up with
I want to
how
know. I don't know if
So who are you? Where'd you come from? Right?
I want to try and clarify what you're doing that led up led up to your
How'd
death.
you die? Okay.
So if I need to find more details on that part, as in talking about the starting of the day, or trying to figure out the way to get that put out there, so we have like even 2 hours, 3 hours beforehand, then maybe we can try and get that type of answer. So if I already have what were you entirely doing that led up to your death, and I need to fill up gaps in that.
Let's give a time frame on that. The events that led up to my death potentially could have been dagger drawn. But
Shall
if
we
you say
do?
what are all of the events in the 24 hours previously that led up to your death?
We may get a lot of various details in that point that could be filled, such as I blinked, I breathed, all that type of stuff. Could we add the word urgent in there somewhere? The things like goals or missions of some sort.
We could say what are the events over the 24 hours before your death that directly led to the circumstances in which you died. That way, things like blinking, that wouldn't matter. Those things did not directly lead.
Werner says if she is the Fae, time will be very confusing for her.
So is talking to the dead.
No. It's pretty. I think I understand how this will work. I am saying that they might not answer with any useful means if you ask about time. Trust me, this place is constantly moving in ways that discombobulate us.
So, what, in terms of who are you, like, what are the details people would say about you so others understand who you are?
That again?
What are the details people would say about you so others understand who you are?
What people?
They can't answer with a question. They have to answer with an answer.
I'm saying it would depend. My answer would depend
You're
on who's asking.
Close. What if we asked in a sense, close, trusted friends, or something of that sort?
Trusted friends would say about you? Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Trusted friends would say about you.
Friends and associates and acquaintances, because then at least you're covering the basics at that point. In case they didn't have friends. Where do you have friends? Do you think they would have
According
friends?
to them.
I have co-workers.
So would you classify what you do as acquaintances? Maybe. Have you ever had a pleasantry?
He kind of turns to you and gives you a long look.
This is the most I have walked along the path with someone in a long time. As you say.
Are we at all interested in why this person was disguised as a Gorgon?
It can be many things. Usually the more significant the illusion, the less likely you are to look for more. A Gorgon is a very good disguise because it's so unique, so unusual. I once
Okay.
infiltrated the Broic court, and to do so I had many of my teeth removed. It's fine, they're back, but people did not think past that. Yes?
Interesting.
Also, I'm not taken out, I just change to a person without teeth.
Right.
Okay, so what in terms of other questions?
When it comes to the coin, what if we change it to who are the beings that are depicted on both sides of the coin in detail? Would that be...
I put down who are the people on the coins and why are you carrying them?
Would that not be two questions instead of one? You can't do that?
Yeah, that would be 2 questions, I think.
Okay.
Why are you carrying them is probably to pay for things.
Okay.
Because it's more or less just trying to figure out the people that are on that, right? So
It also might help to know where this coin came from. Because if we ask who and we get 2 names that none of us have ever heard of, that's different than where is this coin from.
that was why I was hoping for detail, that it would say, if this is a queen on the back, it would say the Empress of such and such, or the Queen of such and such.
Yeah, there's no writing at all on the coin.
And then if it comes to them talking about this supposed god on the one side, that we would also get details about them and whatnot by asking about who they were in detail.
I think adding in detail does a lot of heavy lifting there, so I think that probably helps.
Okay.
Let's I say we ask these 3 questions and hold our 4th just in case we need to follow.
elaborate.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't we all get a piece of parchment? He starts pulling out his pockets with just a little bit of charcoal, because if we verbalize the 4th question without guaranteeing on it, it will count. And I don't
Everyone
want
begins
us to-
communicating via writing. Let's get our first question, Sika. What's the casting look like?
So Sika, after learning about the Song of the Death, if that's what I think it was called, he will start with a few taps on his bodies, tracing a few of his tattoos, and then pulling out his pan flute and blowing on a few notes. And as he does, little dusts and wisps in the forest, and pollen will start rising around and going with the breeze as the song turns into the multiple voices that have been around this area, if ever been traveled, and just audible words, but they stop as he begins his ritual for casting the Song of the Dead. And to the party, do you want to list the questions, what we have verbatim inside of the side chat here, so I can read them properly?
What's your first question? Oh, as the magic takes effect, the jaw opens.
I just over the table. I just need to have one, if they wouldn't mind putting all the questions in there.
Yeah, but we have the first question. Yeah. Yes.
That's what I want to make sure, because I don't know if it's because I have my other questions that are on here. I just didn't know what the first question would be, so that's why I just want to see what Anna has.
I'm typing.
I think we're gonna learn a lot from our first question too.
Okay.
That might change our posed questions going forward. Yeah.
Because these I'm gonna put in the ones that I wrote out. Okay. Ooh, my screen doesn't minimize. I apologize. All right, so that's the first question.
I think that's how we wrote it.
The corpse sits up.
What are the details that friends and trusted associates would say about you so others understand who you are?
They would tell you not to trust me. They would tell you to run.
I do not sound like this.
There's no write on his sheet. He's like, interesting. I'm ready for question 2.
Zito's gonna write, so edgy.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's how we said it, but that's the best I can remember.
That is not a question.
Oh, okay.
I'll do the one that I have here about the coin. Who are the beings that are depicted on both sides of the coin in detail? Holy.
The Queen Priest is named and her goddess.
The name goes on for some time.
Welcome everybody. Welcome in. We have cast Speak with Dead on what we originally thought was a Medusa Gorgon, turns out to be a changeling. Welcome in everybody. And it seems that there's some obscuring magic that the party is learning of, a bit of world history that seems to have been scrubbed in an arcane manner, scrubbed from all knowledge. Even arcane means
Any
such
raiders?
as identify seem to be interrupted.
Do any of the raiders speak parcel tongue? Because I think that's the noises.
Literally, the spelling
you-
I gave is crazy.
Uh,
for this. I tried
could you,
typing
Feff,
it.
just want to make the mic maybe cut out. Could you say the names again?
Yes.
What were the names?
And it's
Yeah.
something like
I
that.
spelt
That's
that
what I
last one wrong.
And a Ricky Ticky Ticky.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's a D&D show.
I
We
said
have...
I can maybe do Italian.
Wrote in chat how I spelled
Pretty
God's
close.
I've had to really dial in on the French accent. Not applicable here, but there's been a
Oh,
lot of
is that
French
what that was?
accents. No.
Sounded French.
All right. We're a D&D show. When we're in full swing, we have 4 campaigns weekly, with more announcements en route, and we have the summer series right around the corner. Welcome in. Please hit that follow button. It goes a long way for all of us. Dana, I hope you had a phenomenal stream. That's 2 questions down.
There we
Okay.
go.
So the one that Ben wrote, is that the one
Yeah,
we're gonna? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how you want me to word it, Ben? Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, Ali said, "Are you trying to summon the cats?" This is how you get cats. All right.
What are important events that
They'll be
led
here.
directly to your death?
They needed to know the location of my lord's head. And I sent it away. And I burned the memories.
Werna, the changeling with us, seems to grow alarmed. First at the mention of the head of his Lord Vayant, but then further at the notion of burning away memories, and he gets very serious and takes a look around, and everyone make insight checks.
Oh, I did that time.
Natural 20. So 20.
Oh, that's another 30.
23.
23, very
Oh my
nice.
god.
It's
I
incredible,
thought
guys.
I was like, oh, I did well this time.
What'd you get,
I
Ben?
thought I got good, but a natural 20, a
Ooh.
30, and a 20. What the?
What'd you get?
What'd you get, big guy?
What'd you get?
I was happy with an 18.
18's great.
Good.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Great.
Level 20 campaign. Everyone's skill sets are fine-tuned at this point, and insight is not the
You know what I
forte
rolled
of
for
your
that?
barbarian.
A 16.
With an 18 and higher, I would say that every party member notices the immediate back foot stance that Werna falls into and starts counting heads in his mind. He's not attacking, he is on the defensive. This is taking a turn he did not see coming. This line of questions needs to end. There's no one
Before you
who
speak
should
talking,
know.
he hands you paper to write with. Before you speak.
Oh, right, because out loud questions. That's very funny.
Yeah.
He goes, "This line of questioning needs to end." Holds it up with emphasis.
Write down. Just say it out loud, but just holds it to you, but why?
No one needs to know of my lord's condition.
Have we,
Go ahead.
above the table, have we established that we are speaking about Lord Vant?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Then disregard my question I put in the chat.
Okay. And it is confirmed by.
Okay, that's what I just wanted to make sure.
I thought Werner said that he didn't know.
He didn't know the individual.
He didn't.
Okay.
But the individual knows Vant.
The individual
Which is
didn't
surprising
say
him.
Vant.
Ooh, that's a good point. I need to addend that. I need to back that up a little
But
bit.
the individual did say, "My lord," mentioned personal details about the lord, and then Werner
Personal
freaked
details
out.
about the Lord are
It's
sent their head away. Many lords have lost their heads.
Zito, have inspo because you recognized that that Werner actually gave that information up. Because you're right. He confirmed it's Vant that we're talking about without any need to. You're dead on.
Zito's not going to look away from Werner at this point.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
So I'm seeing Werner on the back foot, very, very defensive now. He's very concerned.
All
We're gonna
right.
figure out. Okay.
I'll write body didn't say Vant and hold it to the rest of the party just like one at a time, slowly, without looking away from Werner.
He
So, no,
scratches at the scar on his chin in frustration. He says this while writing. Sorry. I'm on the back foot here.
The scouring of memories is a painful and dangerous process. One might instead bury the memories or give them away, store them somewhere. That is simple enough. But to burn them away, only done if they are never to be recovered.
second on the paper would generally ask them if the memories have been burned away. We probably can't ask any other future questions because it wouldn't know.
It said the memory of what it did with the head was burned away.
Okay, so anything absolvent of the head it would be
The location of the head has been burned away.
So.
Because that's what got them
ooh.
killed.
But it doesn't mean we haven't burned away the memory of who asked them to do that, right?
Yeah, I'm saying just the memory of the location of the head was burned away. They got attacked for this information. The party is able to deduce, just for clarity's sake, because I'm being very cryptic and unintentionally. Someone came with them for the info, and then the info was burned away. So they succeeded in defending that information, but did not succeed in defending themselves entire.
Got it.
If that's the case, and burning away those memories is so heavy and important, then you ask that corpse the question that would need to be asked for us to get the information as to why it felt the need to go that far.
Or I'm going very literal here, so I'm not trying to pull threads. If the being in front of us burnt the memories of where it hid the head, would it not then be possible for us to say, if you were to keep people from a specific location that exists in anything that you have in time, what would that place be?
Both of you roll persuasion.
Okay. Oh, what is math? 31.
If it don't hurt me.
Thank God you got that. 4.
He
Good job.
browse further, and in writing says,
None of this information is privy to you all. None of you should be knowing about this. This is not done.
and but he hears Sika. And Sika, could you word what you were saying a little differently so I can understand it a little better? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so basically, the image of my mind was the creature burned its memories of where it hid the head.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't burn away a place that it doesn't want people to go to.
It didn't burn away a place people didn't want to go to?
That it didn't want people to go to, which could be the head.
If it
You
burned
remember
away the
something-
memories of the location, then I don't see the logic.
But the location would still exist in the world. Otherwise, we could just say, So if it would still exist in the world, could it not then be, well, I don't want people going to this place because of this type of major reason?
I
But if
see
he
what you're
burned
saying.
away,
You're
if he burned
you're
away
welcome
where
to try.
If he burned away the location, he wouldn't know the location at all.
We're not talking
He
about the
wouldn't-
location of the head anymore.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I am, but indirectly. Because if I was to burn my memories of hiding something somewhere and I didn't want to remember where it was, and I knew I didn't want people to go there to find this thing that was there, and that's very important, could I not word the question in a sense that could be about a place that it wouldn't want people to go?
You're welcome to try. No guarantee.
Shane is unintentionally describing how an anti-air defense system works. The math of that.
Check your bingo cards for military talk.
It's insane. You got the math is if I know the whole sky
You can pick a
and
spot
I don't know
in
where the
sky.
missile is, so where in the sky do I not know right now? That's where the missile is.
Tiny app.
But yeah, so
Like if we showed a map and we're like, what area do you not know?
yeah, I see what you're
And
saying.
they're like,
I see
this
what you're trying to
area
do.
is
I see what
new.
you're trying to do. I smell what you're cooking. The issue being, the issue.
Surface to air missile defense systems don't exist in Dungeons and Dragons.
the missile is sleepy. It is EB. But Werna with a 30 on the persuasion. The best he can do at this point in acquiescence, as you have successfully persuaded him, is to do nothing. And he takes a further step towards the corpse, kind of into the midst of the party. Doesn't draw a weapon, but certainly puts his hand on his weapon. And you can see a desperation in his eyes that is not clearly. This individual fears who they serve more than you all.
Sika, seeing this, is going to quickly write on the lines. It's like, if you truly do not want us to ask questions amongst this that makes you uncomfortable or fearful of people, I won't.
That is good. This is closely hidden knowledge. I think I might have a hunch.
Please, whatever you could share that keeps you feeling safe, but also helping us with information would be wonderful.
If my suspicions are correct, then I must take this corpse back to the Feywild. At once.
After I'm done my questions?
No.
His emotions will drop. I fundamentally cannot let this thing go without asking my 5th question.
I know. Perhaps my question should be last.
Sika looks to the party and asks,
Do not ask further about the head.
okay. Sika, I will ask the party on the parchment if they agree to what he is saying.
Oh, as soon as Werner put his hand on a weapon, Zito has put the knuckles on and is just burning a hole in the back of Werner's skull with his eyes.
Werner
He does not see the thing that you've written.
Robin's
Sika-
gonna write down, tensions seem high. I don't see a problem with it right now.
Okay, so agree instead that I can ask my question at least to get my thing done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let Werner ask the last one. I'm fine with it.
Okay. Sika's
I
gonna write down
definitely
like,
agrees.
Sika's gonna write down a thing. In forms of agreement with you taking this body back to ask your final question with it. I humbly request that since I am interrupting my ritual for this to happen, that you share something, once you can, with us.
We will see how this
Please.
goes.
Okay. So then Sika will get down onto his knees and go to the corpse and rest his hand on the top of his crown, and be like, "Please tell me your happiest memory."
That's not a question.
Oh, that's
What is your happiest memory? What is your happiest memory? Yeah.
When my lord gave me my name, Petra. Everything came together after that.
What was the name?
Petra.
Petra.
Kim Petra.
Petra. Paetra. Who's Kim Petra?
Musician.
Okay.
Happy Pride.
P-A-T-E-R-A or P-A-T-R-A?
Paetra.
TRA.
Oh, it's Kim Petras. It's Petras. Damn, I was close.
This has a differing effect on Werner, who is going to make a history check, rolls double 2s, and goes, "This name, I have heard this name before. Who the fuck are you?"
Uh-oh.
Double 2s on the history check did not help. The naming, it is when we have
Oh,
earned
Oh.
within our... Go ahead.
can I help him? With a bardic inspiration, and
Yeah,
then he'll get
absolutely.
advantage on it?
Absolutely.
We're just gonna go ahead and assume the corpse didn't hear him out loud say, "Who the fuck are you?"
So he gets a D12 and he gets advantage.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna mess you guys up. That feels wrong. That feels wrong to directly
Werner's one
foil
question.
directly
I'll give
foil
guidance if he
y'all's
needs it.
thing.
I mean, we
I
asked
need
our
guidance. He's
questions.
already
Feels
rolling
like-
at advantage, unfortunately.
Okay.
But that guidance is an additional D6, D4.
D4.
Well, if Pi casted it, it's 2d4.
I can, if I use a
Oh.
hit die, I can
Oh.
give you super die
Yeah.
guidance.
That might do it because
Okay,
as
good.
of the singular D4, we can only get up to 6.
with my 2 roll.
I'll give you super guidance then.
Super.
Divine guidance.
It's super guidance. Come on now.
Okay, 9.
This cannot be.
He kind of runs through his head and then kind of nods that he can share this and says,
Before the Dreamshorn, which is who we are, the sharpest tools of the Night Court, there were the Dream Walkers. But they're all dead. Long dead. Long dead. This cannot be. This was one of Vane's personal friends, who he recruited to go into the land of dreams. But that was before the nightmares. I think it comes back to the nightmares. Vane will be very happy to have this one back.
And please apologize to him that we didn't open the Flask soon enough to give his friend back over.
I no longer need to ask my question.
Sticker writes and shows to the party, I can't ask any more questions. This last one's up to you guys. I have done my ritual. It's the ritual still going for you guys to ask the question, but my steps are steps.
we have 1 question left, if I remember correctly. No.
Yep, one
We've
question
had
left.
3 questions, haven't we?
I asked my 4th one.
Yes, your 4th one. Okay.
Yep. So, whenever...
I'm scared to ask the one that I mentioned because I worry that we're gonna wade into waters that Brainard doesn't want us to go into.
You can ask him and see if he's okay with it now that he knows more about who this person is.
Okay, I'll just write on a paper. Can we ask who asked him to send his lord's head away?
No.
We can't ask about the head.
Okay.
But we can ask something else.
Can we ask him how he got in the iron flask? If he knows?
Yes.
Someone opened it.
This is true. It may not be very helpful.
Why were you put in an iron flask?
Did we ask the
Wait,
writing down?
yes.
Did we ask the what are the important events that led directly to your death? Did we ask them?
Yes,
Yeah.
and
we
it
did.
was
Oh,
that
we did.
they
Yeah, we
sent
did.
the head
That's
away,
right.
burned the memories from their mind, and because
That's
of
right, that's what
that,
it
they
was.
were killed.
I do not know if they would know why they were put in the flask.
Zito writes, why do they think they were put in the flask?
Because typically corpses aren't put in iron flasks, right?
Typically, corpses cannot be put in the iron flask.
So it was stabbed, flasked, and then released and died.
It would still be alive when it came out, in the process of dying.
It's so weird.
Wait a minute.
And he's gonna take a small knife and just kind of a little stab on the corpse.
No, he's dead.
Checks to make sure his knife is sharp.
That is not how they work. Let me see your flask. I see no differentiation between the others.
I can do an
Have we
identify the flask.
investigated the knife that's in her eye?
It's a knife wound.
It's a knife wound.
How about this? Let's grab our first break, watching a dope ass promo for Heinefall, and then that gives you guys a little time to chew on your final question, and then we shall return. We'll be right back. Put it up. And just like that, we're back.
Head forward.
Still with a air of defensive caution, prepared aggression, holding their action. Wearing matches you, Sika, in closeness to the corpse, and is now squatting on the opposite side of this corpse. Marin. Soren kind of looks over and then kind of steps in the way of Marin, who has been slinking away a little bit. And Soren just kind of leans on the tree and looks down at him with eyebrows, and Marin just kind of turns and walks back to the group.
Pi will be putting herself right next to him.
Okay.
She's going to be every inch to the own into. All 6 foot something.
We have one question left.
Robin's gonna go over to the corpse and she's gonna ask, how do we get to where you are from?
Werner looks at you with a complex look. It's not anger, but it is unexpected, and he's trying to process how this might hurt him and his. But he turns and looks just as curiously back to the corpse.
If no way was available, my lord would pluck me.
If no way was available, my lord would pluck me.
So we can get through it through weird way.
Vanna has the power to supersede the thumb.
So that tells us another plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which, to our knowledge of how that's been done before, is reverse banishment. Right?
That was something that the Illuminen cooked up with the aid of Mirsky. Make a history check, everybody.
Nat 1.
I didn't go to school. I grew up on the streets.
I didn't eat my vegetables.
I need to put this die on a little throne because it is doing so well tonight. That is a 24.
A little die spotlight thing would actually be a great idea. 34.
No, 24. Not
24.
30, 20.
Apologies. I assumed.
I know. I get it.
Sika, Zito?
Mine is the math left my head. Oh my gosh.
Math in time.
I got a 16.
What is math? 26.
26.
I'm just like, what is 5 plus 1?
As the corpse deanimates and returns to the state it was in, you come to two conclusions. Either one, the one you have said, in that Vayant has a means to bypass the Stormlord's seals on this realm, or it was very, very long ago, before the Holy War, where the Stormfather sealed everything away.
As in, this flask is from a long time, and
Not necessarily, but possibly. Werna stoops down, still keeping an eye on everybody, but a bit more relaxed now as he gathers up the corpse and puts it over his shoulder.
My lord will be quite pleased. I would not be surprised if he had a way to bring them back.
we could. No, I'll leave it.
If y'all have Feff laughs evilly on Bingo Market. Oh yeah, for everybody who came in with the raid who has stuck around, we have campaign-related bingo over on the Discord.
Don't changelings revert back to their true form when they die?
Mm-hmm.
This one had like
So-
weird magic over it.
Dispel magic had to be cast on it to get it to change back.
It's
Another
dememorized.
irregularity. Zito, things are not adding up in your head.
I think Pi would look to Werner before he leaves and say, "Will we be seeing you again?"
We will continue on the path together for a time, I think, but once I am back in the City of Minutes, I must make a stop.
Okay.
Well, if you have to leave before you get to say goodbye, please let they know I say hi. I hope he's doing well, and I hope to see him soon. Or something like that.
So you are attracted to the danger and the fire that burns.
Very much so, yes. It was a very entertaining first meet. Yes. I'm not lying about this anymore. Yes, yes. I may
He looks
have a name for him,
bemused.
but it's okay. I don't know if you like it. I call him like Smoke Daddy. He doesn't.
Oh,
But it's
oh
okay.
No. Both bad. Both not good. I don't think you would like
Yeah,
that very much.
He doesn't have
But
to know
I've
it.
been surprised before.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
We love who we love.
The party, with naught to do but carry on, continues. Marin, a bit defeated, stays to the middle of the pack for safety.
Mm-hmm. Pi is gonna kind of stay right next to him.
Hello.
Intimidatingly so.
Oh.
She's not trying to soften it in the least. And she says, "So you knew Terra before she ascended?"
Oh, I actually helped her with some of her druidic magic.
Indeed. Did you know any of her associates that you traveled with?
Yes, I remember a time where they all had to defend us. We were in the estates and undergoing some strange lessons when we were set upon, and they were able to defend us.
And then you knew Mentirosa then.
The cat.
the cat.
Yeah, he was a tabaxi. He had jokes.
Yeah.
And speed.
Do you know what happened to him? After? Later?
If I recall, he pissed off a particularly powerful celestial of a kind, or something of that nature, known as Hunger.
Right.
And Hunger took that personally.
I imagine so.
And Minty truly didn't. he was, I believe he went out after him in the end. There was a certain hunger, there was almost like a curse put upon him. Unfortunately, my travels with him did not go any farther past the death of Terra.
Then you didn't know him once he ascended.
No, I drank a lot, frankly. It was an odd time for me. I was unaccustomed to being so wealthy at the time.
Okay. Well, I noticed you were trying to sneak away, and I just want to make sure you understand that, he's the kind of person who commits to an action. He doesn't compromise, and he doesn't take a U-turn, and I am a cleric of the House of the Flying Alligator.
I'm sorry?
He's a god now.
Oh, that's not possible.
I assure you it is.
What the fuck?
I just want you to understand something. If you decide to turn your back on, or if you decide to cross my little pride here, I'm going to turn your betrayal into my own personal narrative.
Roll intimidation.
I'm going to pursue your ruin across every plane that I have to. That's a nat 1.
I think you overestimate how fast I can run. Surely, and I assure you, if you chose my demise, it would not take you half of the day.
Not sure what that means, but you may have seen Menti as a comedian, but I assure you I am dead serious.
I can tell.
Don't try.
With a nat 1, he
Yeah, I know.
ineffectually continues walking forward. Ineffectually.
Oh, and she's observing it. She's writing it down in her own little mental note.
Fuck this guy. Hate him. I'm gonna get him.
What a little shit.
It's a good line.
Marin. Where are you from?
I'm from Whistling. There's a forest south of the plains that I grew up by. There a lot of farmland that way, under the guise of floating islands. I grew up under those islands.
And you were born there.
Boy.
Are you sure?
Yes, I studied there to become a druid. Initially to help my family's crops. I haven't thought about that in some time.
I was able to buy up those farms in the end, but when everything else was ruined, so were the farmlands. I wonder what happened to those. Why do you ask?
I've been thinking about these iron flasks and the changeling. Changeling should have gone back to changeling upon death. Also upon death, you cannot put a dead creature inside of a flask.
I didn't know that.
When they're in the flask, they don't need to eat or breathe or sleep.
So they couldn't have died while within it? While ensconced?
Exactly. Furthermore, this one makes a lot of sense for the changeling. What does confuse me about you, it only works on creatures not native to the plane of existence that the flask is being used on.
I don't know if that's true above the table.
That's what I was worried about, but like if it was, it would have been really cool. It is technically that is how the item works. But
Really?
I wonder if, yeah. Yeah. Because you can target anything with it, but if they're not native to the plane of existence,
Give me my D&D shit.
if they're not native to the plane of existence, that's the only time they make the save, or else be trapped in the bottle. Nothing happens otherwise.
Okay, well, a bit of a retcon there. This entire time, I've just been playing it as a Pokeball.
Okay. See, I was like, I feel like that's what we have been doing.
Yeah, 100%.
But, okay.
Yeah, so good shout. Just learned something. I think we're gonna keep it the way it is, just for the sake of all of our sanity. But
I was
at.
like, either this is just like we have been, it's the homebrew of it all, or I am about to find out something real plot twisty.
Have an inspo for catching that.
So we're keeping it as the person attempting to get someone in the class, the person who's attempting, the person.
It could be any creature.
Yeah, just no limitation as to where you're from for the flask to kick in.
All right, but they still have to do the roll.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. If there was no roll, it'd be broken.
Willingly, right? Willingly, right?
What do you mean willingly?
Like, could they intentionally fail the roll? Be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, they can choose to get in the flask. Yeah.
And then the hour they come out, do they still need to do the roll?
At the end of the hour, they're no longer charmed.
And if you were to command them to go back in within that hour, would they still have to do the roll?
If you command them to fail to get in, they would fail the roll to get in.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
According to rules as written, the only like directive that they would ignore is anything that would cause them death.
So. Yeah.
Okay. Jump cut. We're moving forward.
Congratulations, everyone. We have a taxi service in a jar.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Jim. All right.
Would you like to get where you're going without aging? Get in my class today.
You want we call it fast traveling. Note: the world will be farther in the timeline by the time you're out, but yeah, he has to like write down his experiences and keep clippings of all the papers. And anyway, that's actually a really fun idea. In theory, Trap Lord Van. Yeah, in theory. The real trick is the legendary resistances. If you get a powerful enough creature, they can just say no thank you if they still have any legendary resistances left. We cut now in our minds to Pie's homestead, just on the outskirts of the city, up in the district of Wells, within the city of Minutes. Baton has tidied up a little bit, has gone out and like cut some flowers and put in a little vase and put it by the window and done little things here and there to help things. And as the party kind of ventures out from the woods, Nop does like a and is going to jump off the building, off the roof of the building, in this massive saber-tooth-like tiger, elder beast. Because we don't say dinosaurs at this table, we say elder beasts. Just tackles Zito. Just tackles him. And Zito, make a strength save.
Zito gets into a low stance in preparation for this. Come on, strength save. Ooh, that's a low roll.
I'll allow athletics. Oh no, that's a check, not a save. Strength save.
Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, you catch Nop. Which is wildly impressive. And Marin
I
just
lift him, I go, I've had the time of and I owe it all to you.
Nop just begins ferociously licking the side of your head. You lose a little bit of one eyebrow.
That's fine by me.
Soon the party is situated in the house, and Baton also kind of comes out and looks for Robin immediately. Seeing Robin, he goes over and because of future communications, he goes in for a hug. Gives you that singular tight squeeze, and then that dad pat on the back. You know what I mean? The pop pop pop. And soon...
I know what you mean. Robin is learning.
Soon the party sits and talks about their plan. Party gets a long rest if we haven't already done that or needed to get that checked off. And after some conversation of, where's Kazric, is Kazric okay, and after discussing how they went off to go deal with their mother and the Fune and all of that, turning to present matters. Marin, rebuffed and what's the term I'm looking for? Press ganged?
That works.
Sorry, following the law? How about still breathing?
Willing and able to help. Totally willing and able.
Sure.
I would want to let you guys know
Hi,
that
CP.
after the conversation about Kazric, Sika probably would have left the room for some time. Yeah.
CB, we love you. We miss you. We see you in the chat. I'm allowed because I'm not there. Miss you too, buddy. Hope your performances are going well in your productions. Everyone go follow CritBard. Phenomenal bean. Omega.
I've been following his little rehearsals. I've been following the rehearsals. It looks so good so far. It looks amazing. It really does. I've been talking to my husband about going down to see it just because that'd be really cool.
That's so awesome.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
To matters at hand. Between Baton, I'm gonna expedite this a little bit for everybody because we are really getting close to the end of the season, and I want to kind of move us along. Between Marin and Baton, the party is able to learn about the embassy, learn about the means with which Robin might legitimize themselves. Robin, you learned that you can take the Ryek's name, you can take the Thorn name, and you can technically take both.
Yes.
Unusual circumstance, though. But
Now, can I force them all to take the Ashfall name? No? Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what you can't do. I'm only going to give you the outcome of your trying. You learn that there is a individual within the estates who is the only one proficient to use what is known as the harp. The harp is an arcane artifact that keeps track of and is able to make addendums and manipulate the histories of the various noble lineages. Marin goes on to say, it's called a harp, but it's more like a strange circle with many different metal strings all woven through it. We will have to get some of your blood and thread it into the appropriate strings. Nothing painful or awful or anything like that, but it will allow the individual, who again we're gonna have to a little bit to make him do it, to make the addendums as needed.
Okay.
I've been to this embassy once before. They have a couple of different parlors. One that has translations. It's one of the primary parlor can automatically translate anything you said into common within the room just by being in the room. There is another parlor. Are you familiar with the spell Zone of Truth? You cannot tell a lie while you are within the parlor. It's incredibly difficult, even by the tradition of the Zone of Truth spells. This one, I've yet to hear of anyone being able to bypass it. There's a teleportation room, surely a warded vault. I'm not sure where that one is. I wouldn't be surprised if they would have moved it. Might be with the panic room, wherever that ends up being.
1 sec. What did you say? Oh, what now?
A warded vault.
Okay.
There should be a shrine in there as well. It's one of the few places on this island that we'd find worship of the 12 aspects of sentience, the 11, 10. A lot's happened this year. A lot's happened this year. The parlor that's known as the Zone of Truth is known as the Hall of Covenants. And of course there'll be some kind of roost to keep an eye out on things. It's a massive hole in the ground, and all along the sides is the building itself, kind of built into it. But it does have an inlet from the sea. And there's a couple of ways we might be going about approaching this place. Baton kind of leans forward and goes, well, they will have an arcanist, at least one powerful arcanist. Why is that so loud every time? Apologies, everybody. We can guarantee that there will be at least one powerful arcanist. You don't become the ambassador without yourself having a significant amount of power. There will be various guards, likely there will be some kind of dogs that they might sick. Whether they be actual dogs or something more nefarious. There'd be a teleportation room, a scrying room.
There would be a scrying parlor or scrying room.
scrying room, a room for scrying and sending.
Okay.
What are our and Mara goes, what are our goals again? We've got the legitimacy of our very own Robin. What else are we here for? I'm afraid I'm still catching up.
We need to find these 2 rods of some sort that will help us with the dragon problem.
Sounds like that'd be in the vault, Mrs. Baton.
Gotcha.
The vault or the panic room.
Okay.
Is the panic room separate from the vault or incorporated into the vault?
We don't know.
We don't
Okay.
know.
We've gotta
They
find
say
it.
it might have been moved from where it was and possibly in the or near the panic room.
If I was told we couldn't bring any dragons, I would have brought something just as powerful.
What's just as powerful as a dragon?
I don't know what they might have gone for, but there's plenty of things out there. Aberrations, monsters, celestials, primordials. We're not sure what we'd get in with.
Okay. Is Werna still with us?
Werna would have split off upon
Okay.
arrival, but likely, well, says he'll return.
Okay. Because if we have to break into the vault and we want to legitimize myself, I can't be in 2 places at once unless we have Werna do the legitimizing part and then I do the sneaky stealing part.
Would that work?
Mm-mm.
With the blood.
What is it? Oh, it needs blood. I can just give him like a little thing of blood.
Could work.
Unless they make you like poke in their presence. Should we fake that?
That's fair. I guess we can. I'm trying to think of what the best order to do. It's probably best to try and do legitimizing first, and then try and get into the vault.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why we need to do both at the same time.
That's
Do
fair.
we-
I just find stealing is much harder to do when people are aware of your presence.
That's fair.
Aye. Well, there's nothing saying we can't go have a look at it.
Yeah.
It's
Let's check it
pretty
out.
pretty visible. I'll rent a boat. And go ahead, Zeta.
Is Adeline here?
Good evening. He's standing with his head on backwards. Oh, good morning. Sorry.
Can I have a private conversation?
Of course. You guys go out into the swamp, and both of you, being significantly heavy, have to like keep kind of shuffling a little bit to not sink into the backyard marsh.
I have a few questions about something, and I think you might understand or know more about it than
I'm at your
anybody else
disposal,
here.
of course.
You're familiar with the weird ways, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Interdimensional travel is my whole ass shtick.
Right. If there was a being powerful enough to travel interdimensionally without the weird ways, would that being potentially also have the same sort of power necessary to enter, hypothetically, a demi-plane created by an iron flask?
Two things come immediately to mind. One,
Yes and no. There are many individuals that are powerful enough to interdimensionally travel without a weird way, such as myself or any proficient enough wizard. I've seen a few sorcerers cast such magics. I know of a few entities that have specific means, but I think you ask about Mentiroso. I have seen him do this firsthand. Nope, that was Leto. No, that was Jensen. Leto. What was my Furbolg's name in the summer series? I heard from a Furbolg.
Leto.
It was Leto.
Leto. Okay, I had it right
Leto.
the first time. Let's go. I heard from a Furbolg that this speedster tabaxi demigod entity, yes, has actually appeared in your home before, your homeland, and seemed to confound this god Hunger significantly by when he was brought forth out of the Iron Flask to make battle against his own allies, against his will. He left a note. He's got jokes.
Right. He's a special case from what I have heard. I am not actually asking about Mentiroso here. I just need to know if there was an entity powerful enough to travel interdimensionally without a weird way. Could that entity, in theory, also be able to enter a demiplane created by an Iron Flask?
Enter a demiplane. That is, I think, easier than leaving the Iron Flask. Because while you are within the Iron Flask, you're not there. You don't experience it. And if you're not, your cohesion would pick back up once you're out. So you can't... he takes a hold of your shoulder. There is a spell, my boy. It's called contingency. That might be your answer. When the parameters is set, the casted spell takes effect, but the spell, the action itself and the spell casting have already been done. So it's possible you could have a contingency spell on your person that would kick off once you were taken inside the Iron Flask. That could work. There's also the Bagman. The Bagman is known to haunt bags of holding and the like in little places of interdimensional pockets and such. If you ever find something has gone missing, it might have been the Bagman. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if it's real. Never heard of it. I've never seen it firsthand. I've just simply heard of the Bagman.
Stories told to Warforged to make him go to bed.
Yeah.
Now you snooze.
But the Bagman's coming for you.
Yeah. It's snooze on the Warforged. Good morning.
8 more minutes.
Till what? Oh, okay. I didn't link that with what I had been talking about. I was just like, there's no way I've got 8 minutes left. I'm afraid I've given you too many options in that regard.
Thank you for the information. I'll just be sure to look out for the Bagman.
When all of this is accounted for and taken care of, he looks around again, and I'm able to leave this place, I could take you with me, you know.
I know.
I wanted to make sure you knew. Claps your shoulder.
Are you all right? How are you holding up in all this?
Better to process after it's done.
Then let's get it done. No offense to this place, but I miss home. It's a little dour here. And everyone dies in horrific ways. Kind of just mutters.
Up with that as we're
It's
walking.
so much.
It's crazy.
Visceral.
Every single death.
Never heard of anyone dying of old age.
Natural causes is like normal, right? You'd think.
I will say, Rowerton to Wheel, the lands to the south, they, regardless of the holy proxy Cold War that they've got going on down there, they really do know how to pay out of pocket for their civilians when in need. Thorn could learn a thing or two about that. They are bankrupting themselves, but... Well, they have... Over half of their population has been displaced. And so the cities are crowded. But the governing forces there have rewritten laws so that they might be able to accommodate in this time of war. It's impressive. It reminds me of home. Double take back at you. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what part of that reminds you, because my home also your home.
Mm. And the college took care of us. I mean, you're a prime example.
Right. You went to class.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Okay, I'm on board. We're on the same page.
Arceus says, dang it, Jimmy, you better enter sleep mode or the bag man gonna get you. Okay.
Gotta put a little bag under the pillow for the bag man.
That man. I'm going to the map.
The map.
Okay. Excellent fare. You hear music as you approach this location. It's seated within the city. The upper areas that you can see before you on the map here, this kind of grassy region, is a park. It is a very small park. And there are citizens kind of walking the trails, sitting on benches, maybe buying a few, buying from a food cart here and there. Zito has a particular, it smells something kind of familiar, smells of home. All this talk of home has brought up familiar memories, and you kind of turn in one of these carts, you see this kind of portly gnome that is selling gator meat. Etouffee. But you're able to look at the correct angle soon. You are first able to look down a bit, but you can't get too close without being suspicious. So you rent a boat, Baton rents a boat, and kind of rows our motley crew of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Our party of 15. So I say row. He's got a sailboat. And that, or it's just all the NPCs on the benches rowing. But soon you're able to see the view of the... Yes. You are able to see from the sea into this establishment, this half hole in the ground. as you might see on the picture, it does open up to the water below. You can see a few people moving around.
Are we coming in from the top or coming in from the bottom where the water is?
That's up to you guys.
We're just looking at it right now.
Speaking of looking at it, perception checks. Pretty please.
Hell yeah.
Also, thank you for everybody who stuck around from the raid. It means a lot. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Much appreciated.
19.
I got 20.
23. Wow.
24.
24. Very good.
Kind of rude, but fine.
A rude 24.
Just had to one-up me. That's...
Just keep it on with the truth.
You fool. That means it's about you. So, with such high perception checks, you would note a bit of movement on the waters.
Uh-oh.
There is some kind of
What do you
creature.
mean, don't worry about it? What do you mean, don't worry about it? Why did you name it that? What do you
I
mean by
initially
that?
named it that because I didn't have a way for chat to not see the pictures, the icons, and then I realized I could just put them all off to the side until necessary. Somewhere between a sea serpent and a squid tangles at the base of the waters, at the bottom of this embassy. Shane?
Whereabouts to us, behind us, front of us, back of us?
You guys are far off, out in the open ocean, and you're looking into the city from where you are. So you're hundreds of feet away, taking a gander before deciding how you want to approach it, top or bottom. The music, the beautiful music. There is a full-blown orchestra that is playing, and it seems to be coming from number 2 on the map. One of these parlors that you have heard tell of, near the top. You can see figures moving back and forth. You note various guards with such high perception checks. I will put some of these guards on the map. Okay, first and foremost, not easily seen, Sniper, who is, I'm gonna put him here in one of these windows. I'm gonna put some more of these guards out so they can be seen. Let's see. I'll put you here.
I like how the two at the bottom are human guard and the rest are just guard.
Oh, yeah. It was a chaotic mess of getting my icons figured out. It seems the stronger presence of guards is by the ground level.
Now, we're not technically, like, invited here, but I understand that, right?
That's up to y'all. And your roles.
Okay.
I feel like we may do some splitting up here with how many people we have. Because I'll go do the blood thing for my legitimacy.
I'll go with Robin.
To legitimacy to quitimacy.
We gotta get into the vault. It does not have to happen at the same time, but we have so many NPC characters that I'm sure they could help us do some scouting or distractions once we get to the vault and have the NPCs cause a large distraction that causes everybody to run up after I get my legitimacy, and then we can maybe get in there and get what we need and get out before anyone notices what we've been doing.
There was music playing. I can always try and do a performance.
Sure.
Ooh, true.
Can we
That would
do
be
a rumor?
awesome.
Say again, Annie?
What about a rumor? Something to influence them a little.
We could.
Would they not already kind of be influenced by the rumor that spread through the populace?
Yeah, that's
There's
worth
no-
noting. There is
one
the
rumor drop
awareness
on the other
of
one?
you guys.
Yeah.
People know of the Heroes of the Bridge.
I don't think so.
Me?
Yeah.
there is no limit on this spell that says rumors cannot overlap.
Okay, that's what I was confused. I wasn't sure about,
Yeah,
because sometimes when you do some of these magic effects, the previous one drops when the new one comes in.
I am not Feff, but the only thing I would say is if there's another rumor counteracts another rumor, then that's where they will have issues. That's my understanding.
Stands to reason.
So, yeah.
I think I would go with Robin as well, just because Leonin and I'm from here, so.
Well, people know all of us, so it's good to have a local and then all the heroes of the bridge together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we send, it was Chockle and Cricken were the two.
Yep,
Detonists.
Detonists.
Mhm.
They are still around.
Maybe if we have them not go inside, but if they do a quick look around the building plus like the outside area, maybe they can use their all knowledge of like how all of this works to be like, yeah, logically the vault would be here.
So,
Especially
If
since
this
it's
is the
underground.
setup.
I should share this as well. And Cricken is going to point towards number 9 and number 12 on the map.
9.
And he goes,
Number 9.
That would be where they are having the construction. It seems to be put on
Okay.
pause for the performance, as I'm sure it is quite noisy.
and where are you? Chockle, the E1T, also will kind of tap Robin and say,
Do you see the professor? Do you see the kind of spectacled one down there by the bottom, by the movement in
Professor
the water?
Hulk.
Professor,
Mhm.
I know that one. He was banished from Broodbrow.
you can see an E1T. Yeah, in a professor, clearly you can see chalk dust around him. And spectacles as he seems to study the water. He then squats down, and all of the guards kind of like become more alert and begins washing the blood from his hands in the water. And the creature does not attack him. All the guards clearly believe that he would be.
I'm sorry. Can we take a moment to appreciate the one detail Feff gave us about Professor Hulk to prove that he was a professor, and it was just chalk dust on his uniform.
And glasses.
Clearly. Yeah, he's got chalk dust on his uniform and the air of a man
What do you
who
want, I'm
can't
reading a
talk to
book?
another fucking parent right now.
How far away?
Been there.
How far
I don't
away
know if
are
it's
you guys from
Yeah.
all this? Hundreds of feet. You're safely far enough away to not be suspect by the various people keeping tabs. This place is heavily guarded and people are
Are there
looking.
any doors?
Not that you can see,
Yet?
but I like where your head's at.
Yes.
What's the front, like, what's the main entrance?
It's actually the descending stairs from above.
Okay.
I will say that Sika, after looking at this, will be wanted to suggest the approach of going up from above and being presented rather than unknown. That is something I think that we should.
I agree. If we're
I think
here
that's
for legitimate reasons on the surface, then we should act legitimately.
agreed.
And Sika will look to everyone and be like, if you have ulterior motives, please do not tell me. Because if this parlor is something to where I cannot lie, don't tell me.
Soren says, it would probably be best not to go into that place at all if we can help it, unless we're trying to get answers from somebody else, eh?
That does make sense.
Yeah.
My mind just went to, a parlor, a pub, drinking, music. And so my mind just thought that that's where I'd be. I'm sorry.
No, it's clever. I mean, there's two. The music's coming from the other one. Marin says, the hall of covenants. That's in that room there. Kind of points to the 8th, to the number, to the room on 8.
As in 8 being the truth parlor?
Yes, the hall of yeah.
Okay.
There's also a beautiful waiting room. There's like a visage gallery. Oh, it's it's absolutely stunning. Never mind. Let's grab our second break there. We'll be right back. Alrighty, and we're back. Chuckle speaks up, and you can see a hateful eye as he watches that professor. And he goes,
If there is an opportunity for me to go in and cause some mischief with that one, I would take it. Perhaps I can go in as one of the construction workers.
Great idea.
Do not tell me anything.
Oh,
No, there is a room.
I am so
inside.
excited to go fishing.
Yes.
Yes.
But lo, I have
You love
forgotten my
fishing.
fishing rod.
I know one thing about you, and it's how much you love fishing. All I'm going to say is that the 4, 5, 6 of us, several of us are going in the front door, and that's all. That's all I know.
That's all there is to know.
Exactly. Seeing as there's a room where they can force us to tell any sort of truths, we all know what the objective is.
Nope. Plugs his ears.
Bliss.
Fishing is the objective.
I'm here for the music. Yes, good music.
all right.
We are here to legitimize me. That is the objective.
Exactly.
And for Sika to perform.
Okay. Well, with that said, the party breaks off into a few different teams here, and is
The
gonna
party
make their
breaks off
approach.
into one team, and then a group of people who are fishing.
Yep.
Above the table, where we need not lie. The party breaks off into multiple teams. Listen, if we don't have the distinction, I'm gonna get confused. Okay. Team.
I has spent a few minutes getting Robin appropriately regalified. She's gonna be just stunning.
Amazing.
Her hair is gonna be unreal, and has similarly attired herself to look like she belongs.
As long as I can wear pants.
You absolutely are wearing pants.
Okay.
Amazing. Well, gang. Team 1 and Team A. Team 1, Soren, Pi, Robin, Zito, Sika, and of course, Lord Nop. Make their approach a little bit later. From above, the music swells. It is stunning, staggering, and damn it, it's pretty. Go ahead and place yourselves within that grassy region. And I will do the rest. Excellent. As the party ventures forward, there's we get to that point of alligator étouffée, but the presence of Nop definitely alerts the various guards within sight of Nop. I think this guard would venture over, and in doing so, as he passes by, you note the presence of another. what you would call a sniper pops up within this little what's it called? It's not Dagobah. That's a planet in Star Wars.
Bodega.
Gazebo?
Bodega. Gazebo!
Well, it's a gazebo, but you were thinking of the word bodega.
I was. And soon a couple of guards react to your presence. This is a very public-facing area. You can see many staff moving about. And one guard of the two that are grouped together kind of looks over to Nop and then looks at the party and goes, "All right, my friends, might I have your stated purpose for coming here today to the embassy, yes?"
Yes, hello. My name is Robin. I believe I have some questions for higher-ups in this embassy to talk about some possible riots lineage. And I've been told this is the place to go.
The heroes of the bridge, yes? That is you all?
Mm-hmm. That is us.
They turn to each other. One of the heroes of the bridge is a Ryx. They want to be a Ryx. Sounds like something that is well above our pay grade. We of course have our the first level heroes. You are most welcome to come along and help yourself to the various hors d'oeuvres. I don't know about this one though. Points over at Nop, who just.
Oh, he's harmless.
This is the goodest boy west of the sun.
He's like, sorry, where are you from?
East of the sun. I don't. Doesn't.
Sika, make an
Stop,
insight
it's great.
check. Pi, make an insight check.
Do they?
Zito has stumbled upon something and I'm a little mad about it.
25.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20,
West of the
25. That individual spoke as if that's a real thing. And Sika, who has only just a couple days ago now been learning about interdimensional travel and the like, you kind of zone in on the on that little slip up. This guard has inferred that they have knowledge of that being possible. And the other one seems to catch this as well and goes, "How about you make yourselves comfortable? Come on down, please. If he can fit, he can sit." Point says to Nop and also Zito.
Thank you. I don't often fit.
This is the case. You do have to kind of duck under this initial archway as the group begins to make their way down. And Nop is not that furry, but I like the idea of, if you ever seen like have you ever seen a picture of those really fluffy cats that like can fit into like those little tubes and suddenly they're just tube shaped? A little bit of that energy going on as Nop has to kind of and you see one clawed paw like grab a hold of a pillar and start moving down. Emily, would you, for me, I have pictures. Could you post the seventh picture for me? The translation parlor. It's acoustically deadened.
Whoa.
To a certain degree, so there is a certain amount of volume that hits you guys as you venture. Thank you, Emily. Everyone say hi to Emily for me.
Hi, Emily.
Oh, thank you. I'm in chat, but you guys are so wonderful. You guys are the best. The party ventures down into room number 2. Go ahead.
So in this room, this is the translation room. does it work where, like, if we say she's just gonna say something in she's gonna say in Infernal, she's just gonna be like, "This is cool."
And in
Does it
common, the
translate?
room whispers, "This is cool." And all of the people who are sitting and listening start shushing each other. and they're like, the room seems to have all of these beautiful flowing lines of fabric all along the ceiling and the walls. Even the floor has this fabric along the ground. You cannot see what is normally on a display, as this place has been remade for the purposes of this performance. Chat, you may see this picture in the Discord. Feel free to head on over yonder into the Terraform channel. Don't forget to hit the rules and all that good stuff. The music is very good. It looks to be a local orchestra of Leonins. The composer is this wizened Leonin whose mane is his beard, and it goes so long that he has to tuck it into his belt so that he does not trip over it. And in his hand, the stick. And he composes, and he is going as hard as he possibly can for his frail frame. Many people are here. You look about the room. Everyone make a perception check for me.
I would also like to activate Magic Eyes.
Very good.
Inform you that the stick is called a baton.
15.
Oh, thank you. 15.
Ye-
Okay. Pi.
22.
22. Okay. Zeta.
Uh,
Perception check. Sika.
17.
17. Heard.
18.
18.
29. 29.
I love how you're like, no, it's not one above. It's many more than that, actually. Hey, we've all got our skill sets. Many representatives from all over. Some you don't recognize, and a couple who are dressed very strange in dusted leathers and cowboy hats off in one corner. And they don't seem really enthused by this showing. They seem a bit bored. But the rest of them are nobles of their own right, or people who are within those circles. Not incredibly guarded here in this room, unless you simply cannot see the guards. Robin's eyes, magic eyes, perceives that there are shadows. Shadows moving from behind the various lengths of fabric. And no people with the shadows. They stand out due to the arcane eyes, and you know that there is no person with the shadow because the fabric is unaffected by any movement, even as these shadows quickly move from behind the fabrics, swirling about. There's currently a lute solo.
Robin, are you communicating this to us?
Yeah, I'll probably whisper it. Like, well, I'm gonna test another whisper real quick. I'll be like, "Hello."
Hello. Shh. Shh. No one knows who did it, but the
So
translation
I'll pull
kicks
out-
off.
I'll pull out my journal and just be like, "Guards are invisible. I think there are shadows along the curtains," and
Cool.
I'll
I'm
pass it
giving-
around to the friends.
I'm giving Zito true seeing.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Zito also clocks the various shadowy entities. Ben, that's hilarious.
Thank you.
Lion
I keep
Gang,
for chat.
Amadeus Mozart, Rorhan, Sebastian Bach. I'm not gonna try the last one.
Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
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 That's so good. Leonardo DiCaprio. Anyway,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, DiCaprio's not a composer.
No, I'm just going off of chat. But
Oh.
the music continues on, and the Match Guys and the True Sight both discern Lord Rottleottle Ryix. The individual, he's far up in the seat of honor, sitting regally, stoically, and a little hunched from age. Hunched? Oh, not me. I thought you were like, hunched, and I was like, wow.
No, it's just the one that Ben put in, and it's so good. I'm mad about it.
Amazing. Lord Rottleottle does appear to be trying not to nod off. He is flanked by sycophants and various bootlickers. The coterie is in full display. The wealth is in full display. The silks, everything about this place is finery incarnate. Yes, Shane.
Question for you, because as Ben has wonderful things about military, I have wonderful things about music.
I'm what, the bard? What?
So you said right now there's a lute solo.
Yes.
Is it just one person up there, or is there multiple?
There's multiple people, but they're all at rest, bows on shoulders, and the one, lute one, I think it's called.
I'm only bringing this up because you mentioned
For
someone's
sure.
dozing off.
Please.
Maybe if you feel like playing this. In orchestrated music, there's a time, and still done, where in the ending of them, where you hear the bump, 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 or something that comes in the end of stuff, was meant to wake people up.
This is where you clap. This is where you clap. Get ready to clap.
They had that one surprise symphony.
I was gonna say the surprise symphony number 7, and it's randomly throughout.
Yeah.
They'll just do it, and just the loudest noise, and they do it like 5 or 6 times through, and it's different moments every time. It's just the loudest fucking noise.
Yeah, it's called the surprise symphony.
I guess it's whenever the conductor decides now. I love that.
It's always there is also, it's all depending on the type of music that goes on, but those would technically be in a place where if it was a elongated event or of that sort, some of those will be played during the longer songs to make sure people were awake.
Sika and Pi make insight checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
23.
26.
23, 26. Heard Chef. The composer clearly is not a fan of the Ryix, as he turns, and you see notes that Lord Rottleottle, while not sleeping, is definitely unaffected by this music, and he does one of these bum 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 out of nowhere, and the whole orchestra sits up and tries to knee jerk, and everyone comes back in. The lutist jumps as he was lost in the sauce, but the music seems to go on to the next song. Lord Rottleottle definitely perks back up a bit, and the music continues, the performance continues. I'm gonna roll performance for this conductor because I don't want to roll 80 die rolls. Okay, double 18s up to 19. The rest of this song, he's got a +1.
The conductor has a +1 to performance.
He has no levels.
Oh.
He's gotta have something in somewhere.
Yeah, it's called a lifelong hard work to get that +1 because he's mundane as fuck.
I demand a +2.
Denied. So
I will give him guidance. I swear to God.
Zito, I am benevolent. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me. If you get a 90 or higher, I will give him a additional plus to his roll.
Roll good, Ben. Come on.
63.
+1 stands.
Which is really close.
I said benevolent, then I gave you just the hardest thing to land.
Yeah.
Let me, give me just a second, guys. I need to kill my mic so I can stand my desk up. So talk amongst yourselves.
Guys, you have to Google a list of famous composers and try to come up with as many lion puns as you can. I'm having a blast doing this. I haven't found
Andre
a good
Roar.
Mufasa. What is it?
Andrea Roar.
Andre Roar. Yes.
Yes.
And
Richard Tail Wagner.
then you have inspo to re-roll.
I have.
I've given
that would be my
Benning
third inspo.
way too many inspos tonight.
Oh, okay.
I haven't used one yet. Joseph Hayden became Joseph Harridan.
That's good.
Ooh, but I
Joseph
feel like Joseph
Maiden.
Mainden.
That
I
is
said
good.
Mandelson. Mandelson would be better.
Mandelson.
Mandelson.
What did I go with? But his name is Felix. It's Felix Mandelson. So I went feline.
That's good
Feline
too.
Already.
Mandelson.
That's good.
Feline Mandelson.
Mandelson.
I'm gonna bring us back in. So it's
Lock
very
in,
good.
Brainard.
But we've got 15 minutes. So the song ends. And there is a slaw, a reprieve, a reprise, a break. And the lights kind of come up a little bit, and the fabric is actually pulled away very fast with this rush of air that kind of wakes everyone up a little bit as it is all pulled up into the ceiling. And immediately, beautiful works of art are on display. All of these statues and paintings depicting, in some places, the heroes of Dragon's Rest. You see Terra, Minty, and all the rest of them. All of these phenomenal people who, and the bear, most importantly, the bear is like the centerpiece. The bear that got in the way to save the party from a dragon.
Yeah. It was a good bear.
The bear is majestic and has only gotten more has only gotten bigger, you know, and more ferocious looking over the years. Brady is there. Everyone's there. It's touching. It's a beautiful moment.
Is this that episode of Avatar where they stumble into a theater and they're watching the story of Avatar?
Not quite, but I like that.
Pi is very obviously affected by this. She doesn't get very many opportunities to see Minty praised. A lot of times, if she mentions him, the reaction is always,
No, that motherfucker.
This is a different situation where she's just like, oh my god, finally somebody, he's getting the attention he deserves.
It shows the volcano detonating and the dragons pouring out of it. It shows the golden buck. It doesn't touch on everything, of course, as not everything is known. It doesn't show any markings of gent, nothing of the dwarves, of the giants, of the people who are native here who died in sacrifice. It does show a floating island, though. Pocked with holes and buildings. A hollowed-out floating thing. And the people all stir. They get up. Drinks are poured. Staff begin walking out with adorable little snacks on trays. At one point, Sika, someone comes over and puts a drink in your hand and gives you a wink and walks away. People begin talking, and you can see there are many different people from many different places all over the entire planet, and they're all talking shop. They're all kind of networking together and scheming, politically speaking.
I want to test again in Infernal. Be like, wow, these paintings are so cool.
And in common, wow, these paintings are so cool. It even has your intended inflection. And other people are also being translated, and so the murmur is twofold.
I want to try and say the parcel tongue.
You speak
I'm
snake?
gonna go for my memory, and I'm gonna go. The queen priest is named.
Hold on, let me.
There's really smart. There's really smart.
It doesn't work, unfortunately.
No!
Because the name itself is scoured. So there isn't something to translate. You were, unfortunately, you were given just sound instead of words from that.
Oh, I thought it was a different language.
No,
Okay.
unfortunately not.
I'm gonna try the goddess.
Because Shane's in your party and I know what he's capable of. I've learned my lessons.
It's worth a try.
No, it was definitely
no
it
more
was
translatable
very big
names. No more balconies.
No more doors.
You might
Everything's a
note
gazebo.
the excessive balconies here. And you might note the thing I put at the bottom.
Oh.
I just to reiterate.
I tempt you
you'll
with
be
balconies.
studying every door.
Okay, well, you have yet to see one. A lot of archways in this architecture.
Those count as doorways.
Fuck, really?
They do.
Yeah. It's a
schemes.
doorway.
My schemes and plans.
I put exactly 2 doors in this dungeon. But they're importantly placed.
That would make note that if I see 2 random doors, I'm like,
All right, we've got 8 minutes. What do we
Yep,
want to
yep.
do in this refrain of moment to set the stage for the shenanigans we'll pick up on next episode? Cherry flavored soda with a hint of the bubbly soft drink. You've never had a bubbly drink before. This is carbonated. This is a first for you, and it's strange. It's an assault on the senses. But the strong, potent cherry flavor. I don't know if you've ever tasted cherry before. You might have. It's not very rare, but it is rare. Yeah, right. But it is mixed with what must be like a potato liquor. So vodka.
Soda. Nice.
Yeah.
I thought you said potato liquor as in like that's just a fun new insult. for
Like homie
someone.
over there licking potatoes. Look at that guy.
You potato liquor.
There is a
Get
line
live.
along Europe, and above it, potatoes. Below it, tomatoes. And that's the only line I care about when it comes to Europe. The potato to tomato line. Okay.
So
a good line.
I would
Thank you.
take this time while having the drink to just mingle. Again, in Sika's mind for this, he only wants to have the truth and the only one idea that he is here to support Robin's claim. And anything else will be something that is not what he believes is the intention for this. So that's why he wants to try and be more of a thing, or just a floater around this part.
Roll for me performance as you hobnob and rub elbows with the wealthy elite. Pie?
I think that for Pi, there's 2 things going on. The first one is she's kind of feeling a little bit of sensory overload because she's a predator, and so she's always like kind of hyper vigilant. And so having this much stuff going on is she's having a little bit of trouble like filtering and trying to figure out, okay, what is important to pay attention to and what isn't. Just because for her, basically everything shows up as important. And so she's trying to filter out and looking for, who should I be looking out for? Who's looking a little shady? Who's not? But at the same time, she's also kind of doing a little bit to kind of assert dominance. Just because she looks like every inch, like she's power personified in this situation, in this setting. She's dressed just absolutely. She found her mother's court garments and uses those. She doesn't have any of her own, but her mother has them for some reason. She has no idea why. So she's wearing this very courtly garb and making it look like I absolutely belong here. And she's making eye contact. She's not accepting anyone who's kind of looking down on them. She's making sure they understand that she absolutely belongs. She has no reason to believe she belongs there, but she knows she belongs there.
Make a performance or an intimidation at advantage because of your mother's garb. Robin.
Okay.
I'm a predator in a different sense in this room, and I see rich people, my favorite type of prey. Robin is going to kind of follow Sika's lead of going around and schmoozing with people, but she is very intently leaning into we're the heroes of the bridge. We are here to help with the dragon problem. If you didn't know, we have an account open at the bank that you can donate to in order to help us with this. In fact, Lord Rodolotl, who's sitting just right over there in the chair of honors, has already made the largest donation.
Really?
Indeed, he has.
Go ahead and make a performance or a persuasion roll for me.
22 intimidation, by the way.
24 performance for me.
Okay. Write those down. We're going to be picking up with those. Robin?
I got performance or what?
Or persuasion.
Oh, so much better at persuasion.
Wait.
That's gonna be
no,
good.
yeah, sorry, persuasion.
A 22.
Very nice. Write it down.
Okay.
We're going to be picking up with that. Zito. Stoic.
There's food, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's very tiny food, but there's a lot of it.
I'm trying everything. Me and Nop, we're
excellent.
going a vendor to vendor, and he's a little bit for Nop, but a little bit for Zito.
It's all on little
Zito,
trays as people are walking around. And
yeah, just... And then we just, like, eat it, and then look at each other and go, like, 5 out of 10? This, you know... I don't know.
There's
Enough meat.
Nop does discover an absolute love for shrimp.
I think
Thanks, Doma.
Zito would also spend some time talking to the guards and the just employees. One, because he does not like to mingle amongst civilians.
Yeah, you want to find the people who live in that other world.
Yeah. He just has the most to talk about with like the guards. And we're just
Excellent.
What weapon are you using? That's nice. Have you tried this one?
Yeah, you notice that no one asked you to disarm at all. And no one really... And while Nop is definitely given a wide berth, there was only the cursory, like, pushback on Nop being there. Which tells you a lot. Make an insight check. Or an investigation check. Oh, thank you for the hellhound, right?
Oh, I'll take
rank.
the insight. That's +2. Investigation is -1.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh, I have inspiration. Thank God.
I'll give you
That was a
guidance.
nat 1. 17.
Not bad. Write it down. We'll be picking up with that. Last thing before we close. Who's got the highest passive perception?
Mine's a
It's sick.
21, but it's got to be Sika.
27. There's a lot of murmurs being translated all throughout the whole place, and all at the same volume level. It's not very imposing, but at this point, with everyone talking, if ever there's something said out of that's not common, the common language, it is translated. This is useful because you're able to start listening to little bits of conversations here and there as you guys are going. And you pick up on one, Sika, that draws your attention.
Is that paella?
Huh?
Is that paella, Brigitte Brainard? Oh, I think I botched it. Is that?
Renaud.
Oh, thank you, Brainard.
Renaud.
What is she doing here? She was to be in the Rowit for a long time, chasing books.
and that's where we're going to leave off. Chat, thank you for being here. Do stick around. We're going to do a raid, and thank you for everybody who stayed after the raids that brought you all here. I'm Sir Feffers, the primary dungeon master of the Longshot table. There's a lot of really big announcements coming around the corner. Still verifying a few things, getting the art for the various announcements ready and the like, but rest assured we can talk about the amazing summer series that's just around the corner. We have multiple going on that will be kickstarting Tuesday the 23rd of June. Happy Pride Month, everybody. And then we will have a couple of 8-episode long stories where I get to take a little bit of a break before we come back with season 8 over just right here. And if you want to get caught up on all of these campaigns, there's a lot of them, and there's been a lot of them for a long time. You can find all of it on the YouTube. It's called Longshot, and if you would like to join our community, we're as chaotic as we are wholesome, and you can find us over on the Discord, and if anybody won bingo, feel free to put it in its respective channel. I will say this, yeah, there's gonna be some interesting revelations soon on the Discord, and if you have any theories, please feel free to head on over there. I would love to hear your theories. I won't tell you if you're right or not, but you might be. I'm gonna be doing a raid in a second, so stick around, but until that time, let's hear from the gang. Do please go follow all of these amazing people on all of their socials. It goes a long way for us. Let's kick it off with Shane.
My name's Shane Whalley. It's lovely to meet you. I hope you had yourself a wonderful time tonight. You can find me everywhere as Shane Whalley. Please go take a look over at my Facebook page. If you wouldn't mind following me over there and seeing some of the different things in life that I'm starting to do and share on that side, it's going pretty fun. And also a huge thank you to everyone who joined the Chem H Sunrise Week with me last week. We are getting the total still of everything that was made as we're waiting for the final donations to come through, and I'll share that with you guys next week when we know what came in. But I can definitely say it was a very successful year. But any year where anyone helps is successful. So, so thank you to everyone who participated. And yeah, catch my stream next time with Feff, where we'll be doing some Elden Ring. And you get to hear me skin gods.
Whoa.
And be very joyous about it.
Which one?
All of them.
Correct answer.
Oh, and also I'm going to get the name totally wrong. But we first tried
Radon. You're close.
Radon.
We first tried Radon. To be so clear,
Star Scourge.
level 40, which is insane. Shout out to Jared who was in that fight. I don't know how long Shane lasted in that fight, but I did not last long. I got real fast.
I didn't make it to the end, but I could definitely say it was around, guesstimation, but around the 4% health marker. It was very small, but I was like, okay, I'll just lay down now.
Flip-flop. I did not think we were gonna first try that. That is a
it was
crazy
great.
boss.
And then there's this terrible dungeon in the back of it. That's fun. And so
Don't go there. That's in a dragon barrow. That's a completely different area.
Oh, we went there, and we couldn't beat the boss.
Yeah, that is end game scaling.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
The arrows hurt there.
We're gonna one
There's
shot.
a lot of death.
Oh man.
But yeah, other than that, you can find me everywhere for Shane, and please take a look at the other content pages that I'm at. I would love to have some of you over there, because it's starting new styles of content, and with people who you already have a connection with. It's nice to see that there. That's all. Thank you. Annie.
Hi, I'm Annie. I am here to learn 5 on all platforms. A teacher and an editor and a top 1% of effects creator over on TikTok. I've been playing Paella Minette Brainard, who is really digging being at the fancy dancy party. She'll dress up anytime she can. But yeah, it's fun. I'm wildly interested to find out why in the heck people are whispering about her, but I don't know that yet, and that's fine. Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I'm the writer and game master of Heinefall. Check us out at heinefall.com. It's an awesome LARP that happens in Austin. We've got a crazy amount of people. It's a blast. I play Robin. Robin is very excited to get legitimized in some way. I don't know if that's gonna be if she has to get whisked away to do this drug test is what my brain went to. This blood test that she has to do. Not really sure what's gonna happen there. She's more proud of the fact that she's made a name for herself through her hard work with the crew. But she has grown up in Cairn, where she understands that names hold power, and if there's a chance for her to get a little more power in order to do what she needs to do and to hopefully get rid of some of the people that have power that don't need them, looking at you, Rottlewaddle. She's excited to see what possibilities open up for her, because she doesn't see this at all as any doors closing, only as possible doors opening. But yeah, show me see where it goes. Pass it off to Ben.
Hi, my name is Ben Brennan. I'm playing Zito Barbera, Path of the Knuckle Barbarian, and we spent a lot of time this episode, Zito thinking about stuff, and his brain is working in overdrive, and smoke is coming out of his ears, because why, what, how is a dead body in the Iron Flask? Why did the dead body not revert back to Changeling upon death? Does that mean that the Changeling was put into the Iron Flask when it was alive and then somehow, some way died while in the Iron Flask? He needs to learn about this contingency spell. He's familiar with it, but he can't cast spells, so he doesn't know the ins or the outs of it. And who was the contingency spell cast on? Did the Changeling cast the contingency spell itself to kill itself upon entering the Iron Flask? Or did someone else cast the contingency spell on himself and then enter the Iron Flask to kill that person? And then the contingency spell took over and they were removed from the Iron Flask again. All these things.
Who's to say?
And not enough brain power to calculate it. But we will find out. We are streaming again tomorrow, Wednesday, 6 p.m. We have Elden Ring, the all lore run. We made it to Liurnia. We stopped at Turtle Pope. So when we tune back in tomorrow eve, we will be talking to Turtle Pope and getting, it's a really big lore dump from Turtle Pope.
Yeah.
A lot
Stuff
of things
happened in that church.
Will be made, yeah. A lot of things will be made clear, and a lot more questions will arise. But we'll be back again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time to continue on the lore run.
Amazing.
That's it.
Well, gang, everyone pile into this raid. We go kick it with the J, veteran of the Longshot table. Currently trying to get his sub goal up to snuff, so go show him some love, and if you can, maybe hit him with a subscribe. I'm sure it'll go a long way. Get in there! And have an excellent rest of your night. I'll see you at a Rotten Toil on Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye.